In their quiet suburban neighbourhood lived a loving family. John Anderson the husband, Elizabeth Anderson the wife, and their adult son Michael Anderson, who had moved out of state but remained close to his parents. Their lives were seemingly ordinary, but fate had a different plan in store for them. Elizabeth harboured a curiosity about the world of cryptocurrency, particularly Bitcoin. It was a subject that intrigued her. Despite her limited knowledge of technology, one day she mustered up the courage to approach Michael, her son, seeking guidance in this unexplored territory. Surprised by her interest, Michael saw an opportunity to educate his mother and encouraged her to delve into the world of Bitcoin. Impressed by her dedication, Michael recommended Coinbase, a user-friendly platform resembling online banking, as a safe entry point for her crypto journey. He knew that his parents struggled with passwords and security, and he believed Coinbase interface would be a suitable option. Michael always worried about their vulnerability to hackers, but his attempts to educate them about digital security often fell on deaf ears. As the years went by, Bitcoin's value fluctuated, and Elizabeth and her son Michael engaged in enthusiastic discussions about its potential implications. To their astonishment, they discovered that Elizabeth's Coinbase account held a value exceeding $1 million. Bitcoin's recent all-time high of over $50,000 had significantly boosted her investment. Concerned, Michael advised her to liquidate some of her holdings and diversify her assets. However, Elizabeth chose to retain her position, and her son respected her decision but felt a sense of unease. During the same period, Coinbase faced security challenges, with numerous customers falling victim to hacking incidents. Michael, sensing the potential risks, reminded his mother once again to reconsider her options. Unfortunately, his warnings went unheeded. Then one fateful day, Michael received a call from his mother at an odd hour. Her trembling voice conveyed a sense of urgency and distress. She informed him that her Coinbase account had been hacked and all her Bitcoin holdings were gone. Shocked and devastated, Michael's heart sank. Although he was not directly involved in his mother's financial decisions, he had been aware of her journey and felt a heavy burden of guilt. Elizabeth struggled to articulate what had occurred, but it seemed that she was unable to access her Coinbase account. In a desperate attempt to seek help, she had searched online for a Coinbase customer service number, unknowingly stumbling upon a number provided by the scammers. Believing she was speaking with a Coinbase representative, she fell into their trap and unwittingly downloaded AnyDesk, a remote access software. Through the software, the scammers gained control of her computer while remaining on the call. The exact details of the conversation and the extent of the personal information she shared was unclear. Michael desperately wanted to help his mother navigate the aftermath, but being physically distant, he yearned to be there for her. However, her mother insisted on secrecy, as her husband John held a negative view of cryptocurrencies and had no idea she invested in Bitcoin. Moreover, she feared public humiliation if the news were to spread. Despite her reluctance, Michael urged his mother to report the theft to the authorities. He reassured her that she was a victim of crime, regardless of any mistakes she had made. However, shame and embarrassment held her back, and she refused to take action. The weight of this immense secret and the magnitude of the loss burdened both their hearts, leading to a profound sense of sadness and depression. As the tax season approached, the inevitable happened. The taxman arrived, seeking to collect taxes on the substantial gains Elizabeth had made from her Bitcoin investments over the years. That was when John, her husband, discovered her secret financial dealings and was initially filled with anger and frustration. He felt deceived by his wife's actions, and the realization that she had been diverting funds meant for the household expenses into Bitcoin investments left him upset and bewildered. John and Elizabeth sat down together, their emotions running high. John struggled to comprehend the magnitude of the loss they had suffered due to the theft, compounded by the substantial gains that could have been. Elizabeth, tearfully admitting the truth, revealed that instead of buying dresses and handbags as he had believed, she had invested in Bitcoin during its early stages instead, when it was relatively inexpensive. He questioned the wisdom of her decision. However, as she looked into Elizabeth's eyes, he saw the regret and sorrow that consumed her. He realised that she hadn't stolen from their shared finances. She had only redirected from her own savings. The weight of their collective loss settled upon them, creating an atmosphere of profound disappointment and resignation. In the face of their ordeal, the couple found solace in forgiveness. John acknowledged that Elizabeth made a choice she believed in, even though it had ended in heartbreak. He recognised their love and commitment to one another were more valuable than any monetary loss. Together they grieved the stolen Bitcoin, accepting that there was nothing they could do to recover it. Deeply affected by their experience, Elizabeth vowed to make a difference. She dedicated herself to educating others about the risks associated with cryptocurrency and the need for heightened security measures. She became an advocate for digital literacy, sharing her story to prevent others from falling victim to similar scams.